You know, there's a word you probably use all the time. A word so simple you've likely never really stopped to think about it. But what if I told you that this one tiny word is actually one of the most powerful and essential building blocks in the entire English language? Okay, let's start with a thought experiment. Imagine you had to communicate absolutely everything, all your thoughts, your feelings, your ideas, but you could only use 850 words. That's it. How in the world would you choose them? Now, this isn't just a riddle. It's the whole idea behind a system called Basic English, which was designed to be a simple but really powerful tool for people to communicate all over the globe.
To build a language that's that efficient, you can't just pick words out of a hat. You need linguistic power tools. Words that are simple, super versatile, and can be combined to express a huge range of ideas. And the people who created Basic English, they started with a word just like this.
That's right, the word card. I know what you're thinking. It's just a four-letter word for a piece of paper, right? But its real power comes from being on a very exclusive list. The official list of the 850 most essential words in English. So what on earth makes it so special?
Well, to really understand its power, we have to start with the most familiar version of it, card, as a thing, as an object, a noun. This is the foundation, the one we all recognize in a heartbeat.
At its core, a card is super simple. It's a physical thing, right? A small, flat piece of paper or plastic that holds some kind of information. I mean, think about it. It's something tangible, something you can literally hold in your hand.
And we see them everywhere, from the identity card a police officer might ask to see, to the credit card you tap to buy coffee. It could be a Christmas card from your grandma, a playing card in a game, or even a red card that a referee pulls out in a soccer match. They're just completely woven into our daily lives.
Okay, but here's where it gets really interesting. Just being a common object, that's only the beginning. The real power of the word card is its incredible versatility. It isn't just one single idea. It's more like a key that unlocks dozens of other concepts.
And just look at this. It's like an explosion of meaning. All you do is add one other word, and suddenly, card is the foundation for whole different worlds. Finance with a bank card, networking with a business card, travel with a postcard, school with a report card, even the tech inside your computer with a sound card. This is exactly what makes it such a powerful building block.
But the power of card doesn't even stop there. Because it isn't just a thing, it's also something you can do. The word makes this really fascinating jump from being a static object to being a dynamic action.
You can see the shift so clearly here. On one side, you've got the noun, the physical item itself, but on the other, you've got the verb, the act of using that item for a very specific purpose, like checking someone's age. And this kind of dual functionality is pretty rare, and it's incredibly valuable in a language.
So the formal definition of the verb to card is very specific. It means to check an ID, almost always to see if a person is old enough to do something, like buy alcohol or get into a club.
Just think about a sentence like this. You hear it, and you instantly know exactly what that action involves. The simple noun has transformed into a universally understood verb. It's like the perfect piece of linguistic shorthand.
Okay, let's tie all of this together now. We've seen card as an object, and we've seen it as an action. So let's circle all the way back to our original question and figure out exactly why this one little word is considered so important.
Remember this number? 850? That's the magic number, the total number of words chosen to create that simple, functional version of English. It's the list of absolute essentials.
And here it is, the big reveal. The word card absolutely earned its spot on that highly selective list. It was officially deemed one of the most necessary words you need for clear and effective communication.
So why did it make the cut? Well, it's a common object that pretty much everyone on Earth can understand. It's a fantastic building block for tons of other ideas. It's even evolved into a really useful modern verb. And it touches on so many critical parts of life: money, identity, how we socialize, even games. To put it simply, it's just an incredibly efficient word.
So what's the ultimate lesson here? After this whole deep dive into a single four-letter word, what does the story of card really tell us about language itself?
It's this: the simplest words, the ones we take for granted, are often the true pillars holding up a language. Words like card are so much more than just their dictionary definitions. They're these powerful, flexible tools that let us build whole worlds of meaning from a really simple foundation.
And that leaves me with one last question for you to think about. After seeing all the hidden depth in the word card, what's another everyday word that you'll start to see a little differently now?